What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today's going to be a quick little guide on how to use your seasonal artifact. Now, just to get right into it, your seasonal artifact is this item right here. Every season we get a brand new artifact with new mods that last for the entirety of that season. Now, at the time of watching this video, it is Season of Arrivals, so this season's artifact is the Seed of Silver Wings. Now, like I said, there's a few things that your seasonal artifact is doing here for you. You're not only getting mods that you're able to use on your weapons and your armor, but you're also getting bonus power levels that you earn by grinding for experience points. Now, how you tell what your power level bonus is, you're going to want to highlight your power level. And if you pay attention to the number right below your overall power score, which in this case is 1033, you'll see that it says I have a 1024 gear score plus a 9 bonus. That plus 9 bonus is coming from my seasonal artifact. And in order for me to get more power bonuses, I'm going to need to continue to grind XP, which most people do through bounties, playing activities, and other things like that. Now, you can see where your next power bonus is coming from if you look at the bar at the bottom of this box where it says next power bonus. These power levels that you're earning throughout the season are unlimited, so you can go as high as you can possibly go within that season. After the season's over and the seasonal artifact is gone, the artificial power levels that you gained through this experience level will be wiped and reset for the new season. So essentially, think about it as a way for players to gain power levels who can't grind raids, dungeons, nightfalls, things like that, but also want to participate in activities that require light level. Now, getting into the seasonal artifact itself and looking at the mods, you'll notice that there are 5 columns of mods. Now, in the first column, these are the most important mods that you're going to use throughout the season for various activities in the game that have champions inside of them. Now, for those who don't know, there are different types of champions in the game. You may or may not have seen them. You have your barrier champions, your overload champions, and your unstoppable champions. Each one of these champions requires a different mod to tackle them. And basically what you're doing with each one of these mods is whichever weapon you put them on, you're using that weapon to stun lock the champion to allow your team to take them out. So a lot of people ask me recommendations on which mods to unlock first. Typically, I'm a solo player for majority of my playthroughs, and I want to have each one of these covered. So I would definitely recommend making sure that you get the anti-barrier rounds for your auto rifles, unlocking the unstoppable hand cannon mod, and also going for the overload arrows for your bows. I don't recommend using the sidearm or the hand cannon overload rounds just because the overload rounds are randomly procced from your magazine. When you use a bow, every single bow, once it's fully drawn, will allow you to stun an overload champion. Now, it's important to note that mine is already partially upgraded. When you're looking at your artifact, you're only going to see this first column available for you with no mods selected. So how do you select your mods? Well, you're going to have artifact unlocks that you earn as you're leveling up your season pass and leveling up your experience bar. These artifact unlocks can be tracked by looking at the progress bar on the artifact itself. If you highlight this little icon in the bottom right hand corner, you can see all your progress. So you can see that it has a bar there for your next power bonus, and it also has a bar there for your next artifact unlock. And as I said, the artifact unlocks are what you use to purchase mods from your seasonal artifact. Now we're going to unlock some seasonal mods, and as you can see, I have 6 unlocks available, and I'm able to unlock 11 of my 12 available mods. Now, you won't be able to earn every single mod that you see here within the seasonal artifact, so you're going to have to pick and choose which mods you're going to want to use. But do note that you will be able to reset your artifact for a price, and this price will go up every single time you reset it. So I already have a few mods purchased here, so I'm going to pick a few more. So I definitely recommend starting off with the anti-barrier rounds for your auto rifle, the bow, for overload. Definitely would pick the hand cannon mod here. And then if we shift over to this next column, you have a lot of unflinching reload and target acquisition perks. And you also see that we have a scavenger perk for swords. Now, swords are really good right now, so I definitely recommend picking up the scavenger for swords. Also, auto rifles are still pretty meta, so if you need to, definitely pick up the scatter projectile targeting, and that's going to give you bonuses for auto rifles, SMGs, machine guns, pulse rifles, sidearms, and fusion rifles. And do note that all of these mods in this column are all enhanced, so they give better bonuses than the normal mods. Now, in the second column, I have the enhanced pulse rifle loader unlocked. I have enhanced scatter projectile targeting. I have enhanced sword scavenger, and I still have 5 more unlocks to go. But you will notice that these 2 columns towards the end are grayed out. Now, each column is unlocked as you unlock mods in the previous columns. So in order for me to unlock this fourth column, I have to have 7 artifact mods already unlocked. Now, I need to pick one more mod in order to unlock this fourth column. And it's really up to you, it's personal preference, but this season you do have the Unstoppable Pulse Rifle mod. But the reason that I'm not unlocking this one is because in the fourth column, we have a brand new Unstoppable Pulse Rifle mod, which allows you to equip this onto your gauntlets. And the significance of that is you'll actually be able to use exotic pulse rifles and proc the Unstoppable Pulse Rifle mod. So I'm going to wait until I get to the fourth column to definitely unlock this mod. Now, this third column here, in my own experience, has been pretty underutilized. This column focuses mainly on currencies such as Glimmer, and it allows you to earn Glimmer through a variety of different ways. I don't recommend you use this column, but just for the sake of this video, if I had to pick one, I would definitely go with the Auto Rifler Submachine Gun mod to allow me to earn a small amount of Glimmer after defeating enemies. So now that I have that unlocked, I have 7 mods unlocked and my fourth column is open, and I have 4 artifact unlocks left for me to use. Now, as I said, this Unstoppable Pulse Rifle mod is really good, and if you use exotic pulse rifles like Outbreak Prime, Bad Juju, Vigilant Swing, you'll definitely want to unlock this mod to use against champions in endgame activities. Now, typically the mods in these last 2 columns are more powerful than any other mod that you have available to you in the seasonal artifact, but the ones that I would definitely recommend picking up are Countercharge and the Unstoppable Pulse Rifle mod. Countercharge works really well this season because anytime a person stuns a champion, whether it's you or a fire team member, you will become Chargeable Light. Now, Chargeable Light is a mechanic that works with builds that you can put together. That's something that we're going to get into in another video, so if you have any questions or if you want to see that video, definitely be sure to like this video and comment down below and let me know. So I'm going to unlock Countercharge, and I'm going to also unlock Unstoppable Pulse Rifle. Now, you'll notice that the last column is still not unlocked, and that requires me to have 10 artifact mods already unlocked. Currently we have 9, so I need to unlock one more mod in order to open up that last column. Now, if you're a Warlock, Hunter, or Titan and you use your Solar subclass with a ranged melee, I would definitely recommend picking up the Infernal Whip mod, just because it makes it a lot easier for you to stun unstoppable champions without you having to use up a weapon slot and potentially lowering your DPS. So because I like to use Celestial Nighthawk and I use my throwing knife, I'm going to unlock the Infernal Whip mod, and that now opens up this final column for me to use. Now, I don't have the final 2 artifact unlocks available to fully max out my seasonal artifact, but I'm going to use my final unlock just so you guys can get an idea of what kind of mods you can unlock. Now, a very popular mod in this final column is Oppressive Darkness, and what that does is anytime you cause damage with a Void Grenade, it'll add a weakening effect to any enemies that make contact with that grenade. There's also another mod in this column that I think is very undervalued, and that's Volatile Conduction. Now, Volatile Conduction grants bonus arc super damage whenever you cast your super when you're critically wounded, and it'll last until the end of that super activation. The bonus that you get from this mod, I believe, is about 50%. So that 50% damage boost is a lot in terms of DPSing a boss or anything like that. If you're a Stormcaller Warlock, or maybe you're a Missile Titan, I would definitely recommend considering this mod. Now, you also have access to Heavy Finisher, where you can generate heavy ammo for yourself, but it uses up half of your super energy. You have Solar Plexus, where it increases the damage of all of your solar melee abilities, and you gain super energy whenever you use your finishers with the Solar subclass. And lastly, the Guardian Angel mod, where you gain a chance to generate healing orbs for you whenever you get Scout Rifle, Sniper Rifle, Bow, and Linear Precision Final Blows. Personally, I've never really made use of this mod. I haven't really tested it out to see the usability or the viability of it in in-game content, but I've heard good things about it, so I would definitely consider giving it a try. So to finish off this video, I'm going to unlock the Impressive Darkness mod. These are going to be the mods that I use. I'm probably going to use my final unlock on Solar Plexus just because, like I said, I'm using a solar build with Celestial Nighthawk and Golden Gun. So if this video helped you guys out, please be sure to hit that like button. Also consider hitting the subscribe button for more Destiny 2 content. I do have more tips, tricks, and guides coming in the future, so definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see me make. Again, I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.